Hey, what's going on to all of my what's going on to all of my uh, Capricorns? So let's get into it. Let's get into it. If this reading brought you value, please make sure to contact me for a private reading. Get any one of my books that I have available on Amazon, right? And follow me. The link to my Instagram, my website, in which you can pay for my private readings or any one of my other services, and the link to my books are all in the description, as well as the comment section below. So, for you Capricorns, you have the Page of Cups, okay, the Tower, then you have the Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Devil, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and you have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so okay, so what I'm saying here for, well, you got the Devil, which is Capricorn anyway, so there you go. The Page of Cups, right? The Tower, the Hanged Man. These cards right here are very controversial cards because for you Capricorns, this represents just how you Capricorns are really making the people that was once delusional to you think. Okay. Um, again, you're making them think. A lot of you Capricorns have been trying, getting to know people. A lot of you may not have even stopped, right? Even around the holiday season, getting to know people, really taking advantage of the holiday season, getting to know people. And there's a couple of things that a lot of you Capricorns have been learning. A lot of you have been learning that for the most, I ain't gonna say all, but for the most part, when around the holiday season, people are lonely. They don't want someone, they don't want to be around themselves during the holiday season. So they end up getting with someone so that they can actually brag and feel good about themselves. And then when the holiday season is over, around Valentine's Day, right? In that regard, or I should say, gift season is over, right? Around Valentine's Day. Now all of a sudden it's like it basically turns into a hot summer, even from just before spring, right? Around Easter, right? And Easter represents fertility. So this is about how a lot of you Capricorns, though, a lot of you Capricorns been making a lot of people think. A lot of people think that they have access to you and that they know you just from, maybe an intimate time. They started, they have some form of intimacy, if you catch my drift. The two of y'all hang out a couple of times. Now all of a sudden they think that they control you and they get to tell you what to do. Um, all of that type of mess. And obviously that's not really what it is with you Capricorns, because in order for a person to have say so, you Capricorns have to respect the person, obviously. So you Capricorns have to obviously respect that person. And how it is that you gain respect for that person is time, right? Plus congruency of words and actions. Time, words, and actions that all are cohesive, they match. And a lot of people come to find out, you realize that a lot of people talk too much, but um, they're not really real. And the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands represents, the Ten of Pentacles is you actually try, you get to know people, right? And then you find out that they're not as tough, they're not as ready, they're not as really serious about really being in a real relationship. They're not serious about actually growing up, maturing and really being in a real relationship. They're more so just playing a role. they want to make it seem like they on some grown adult stuff, but in actuality, that's not really the case. What they really got going on is they're really in a situation, right? They're really in a situation they uh where they want to control you, but they don't understand why they should respect you. And the answer is simple. It's because when you Capricorns, right? When you Capricorns have your own value and you Capricorns are doing your own thing, what happens to you Capricorns? You Capricorns end up being great partners, right? Wonderful people, right? Can even help the person think about their business. Because remember, Capricorn is very industrious. Y'all are very industrious. So a lot of times people should listen to you, especially if you're qualified as a Capricorn, right? Because not every Capricorn um, has experience with the business, of course, but especially if you Capricorns do and you Capricorns um, are willing to share, you respect the person, the two of you can end up being a very good team, meaning you and your partner can end up being a very good team because the two of you get along, y'all are in a relationship, this person listens to what it is that you have to say, and you have the years of wisdom of hardship because Capricorn goes through hardship, whether it's younger or older, right? If you went through it when you were younger, when you get older, you'll get a lot of that hardship lessen up and you get to enjoy yourself. When you get it, when you have fun when you're younger, when you're older now, that's when it is that all that stuff catches up to you. So the planet Saturn is a very funny planet in that regard, right? Where you're gonna get your dues. Now, why that's important is because you have the devil, which is Capricorn, right? Of course, y'all. And the devil represents the devil represents obsession, but in this particular situation, because the devil is not necessarily always a bad card. The devil represents how the Queen of Pentacles, the devil. These people are good at intimacy, physical intimacy, but they may not necessarily be good at other things. And see, again, this is the thing that a lot of people don't get about Capricorns. In order for you to be in a relationship, a functional relationship with a Capricorn, a functional one that works, you not only have to respect them, but you also have to take the Capricorn seriously. Okay. You have to actually care about what the Capricorn is doing. Um, and this person was only good in one area. But in order to be with the Capricorn though, and it really go well, you have to actually step your game up. To all my cross watchers, people who are not Capricorns, who are watching, trying to get a better understanding of Capricorn, you have to actually understand Capricorns. Okay. You have to understand Capricorns because if you don't, it's it Capricorn will chew you up and spit you out. I'll say that. Okay. So the thing about it is the Eight of Pentacles is, so as of right now, I'm just seeing how a lot of you Capricorns are single and you trying to get to know some people. Things didn't necessarily work out. But as of right now, a lot of you Capricorns are working on yourselves. Okay. Financially, you're getting your stuff together, which is great. We didn't necessarily get the moon. So then that means that you would have been working on yourselves emotionally. But of course, you Capricorns are doing what it is that you need to do, or what it is that you want to do, or what you must do in order for you to work that emotional issue that you may have with not necessarily meeting the correct person yet. I mean, Capricorn, you may want to try Virgo, you may want to try Taurus, okay? You may want to try Scorpio. Um, you may want to try those zodiac signs. Now, I mean, obviously, you can try any of the zodiac signs. Uh, it's just that statistically, the best matches for you are other Earth signs, pretty much. um, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces. You know, uh, Statistically, pretty much that's it. The Six of Cups represents, and you're going to have a lot of people coming back. You're going to have a lot of people coming back trying to be in a relationship with you again, or trying to create one. Like, no, it didn't have to end like this. Why don't we begin to hang out with each other? And they don't understand you Capricorn's evolution, because Capricorn is highly spiritual. I don't know if y'all knew that about yourselves. Probably do, obviously, because it's yourselves. But Capricorn, or to my cross watchers, Capricorn is highly spiritual. Like I said, if this reading brought you value, then it means it's time to come and get a reading from me. The link to my website is in the comment section below, along with the link to my book on that's at Amazon, as well as the my Instagram page. Link are all in the comment section below, right? But getting back to this, Capricorn is highly spiritual, and what makes a lot of times what ends up not being very good for the Capricorns is a situation where a lot of you Capricorns ultimately, um, a lot of you Capricorns ultimately, uh, you end up not loving, you end up, see, Capricorn's heart has to get into it for the cross watchers. And the thing is that you have to love and respect Capricorn. Okay. You have to be about something. And that's how Capricorns evolve. Capricorn is, there's a such thing as evolution, but it has to be manifested, and it has to be rooted in something. And a lot of times people, when they talk about manifestation and manifesting, it doesn't it doesn't actually manifest, right? It doesn't actually, it's not really rooted in anything. It doesn't have a real manifestation to where you can go back and really be like, yeah, this is the reference point in which it manifested from, and just, I'm getting all of these results. And a lot of times people, when it comes to Capricorns, because Capricorn wants to know if you're really serious, or if you're not. If you can't keep up, the Capricorn is not going to be a very good match for you. And I'm sure, like I said, you Capricorns know that. You Capricorns are not going to be a very good match for the people who you hang out with if they're unable to really keep up with you. It's not enough for you Capricorns to be in a relationship with somebody that says that they're going to upgrade, says that they're going to do better, but is not really, right? Eight of Cups, you will leave, right? Even with this situation where these people are trying to come back, you still decide to leave, respectfully, of course. And the reason why is because, again, you don't think that they've grown up enough. You don't think that they've gotten to a point where they legitimately want to do better. And you want to know what's the crazy thing? The wild part about it is, you're right. You Capricorns are 100% right. You know, let's clarify the Six of Cups. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. The Knight of Wands, the Temperance, the Chariot, the Sun. The Knight of Wands, the Temperance, they should have did this sooner, but now all of a sudden they're trying to get to know you now, but they're doing it at a point where it's too late. You Capricorns already hung out with these people, and they only wanted the physical intimacy and the money aspect of it, but there was no spiritual component. There was no love. This person, this person loved the physical accolades and the accoutrements, but there was no love. That's one thing that you Capricorns need. You need love. This person has to, like I said, love and respect you. And as a result of this, that's why it is that the two of y'all broke up in the first place, because you wasn't loved and respected. The Chariot, which represents Cancer crabs, opposite zodiac sign, and the Sun, Leo. So the Chariot and the Sun is, yeah, you owe it to yourself to see what else is out there, right? because Capricorns have some trouble in love because a lot of people don't know how to love and respect the person. It's not enough to just love the person. It's not enough to respect the person. You have to actually like the Capricorns and want to be in a relationship with them and show effort and evolve. And I mean, these are ultimately the pillars of any foundational, strong, functional relationship. But a lot of people don't seem to act like, or I don't know if it's an act, I don't know if it's for real, but they seem to not be able to really get this. So the situation is the chariot and the sun. The chariot and the sun is about, this is something that you need in order to stay. And since they didn't show you that, you're getting a huge victory by leaving because you're trying to really leave peacefully, and you are leaving peacefully, right? Let's clarify the Eight of Cups. What's next? What's next for you, Capricorns? Let's see. What's next? You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, and you have the Judgment. So to clarify the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles is they wanted to get you to stay, but you Capricorns knew that you couldn't do that. The Hierophant, Two of Wands, you knew, you know the sacrifices. You know that you Capricorns are you're getting too good for the dating pool. And you know that a lot of people are not going to be able to keep up with you. But you Capricorns are okay with that. The Two of Wands, you're going to continue to date with no hard feelings. You're going to try to keep it as respectful as you possibly can. And the Judgment. And at this time, you're just going to let go of people that you are not a good match with and keep the ones that you are, right? Until you get to one person. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June 2023, which we're near to. Please smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, click the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.